Hey guys, Comedy Jonah here, talking about the Housewives of New York's episode this week with my good and my new friend, Babette.
BFF.
Yes. Oh my God.
We're just like Ramona and Sonia.
Which one am I?
You're definitely Sonia.
Oh, good.
No, you're Ramona.
No.
Sonia.
Not after this episode.
Sonia's
I am not
cuter.
Ramona. Oh my God, what an episode.
I loved it.
Were you counting like the one-liners?
They were great.
Oh my God. So let's start off with Saratoga. So the girls go to the racetrack.
Yes.
Right? We've got Sonia bragging about, oh, she's so worldly and I know horses and this and that. And
she was trying to get with the jockeys.
She was trying to get with everybody, right? Because she goes commando.
As long as they got money.
Right.
What I want to know is, where does Luann get the money to rent that house?
Please post your question below. We want to know where Luann gets the money for the house. I was thinking the same thing.
It was a nice house. I'm like,
it's a really nice house.
Yeah. Isn't she like single and divorced and no longer getting money?
Well,
from
she is.
Real
She doesn't.
Housewives?
She's getting money. She's just not one of the main girls, right? So her salary went down a little bit this season, but she's still in it. She only has the house in the Hamptons. She doesn't have her city house anymore.
Poor
Yeah,
thing.
It's really tough.
I know, the Hamptons must be really tough in the winter.
It's just, that sounds like a living hell, doesn't it?
It does.
So the girls all make a bet, and they all win, but Sonia doesn't go in with them. So they all won about $3,000 that they split.
$3,000,
yeah. They were partying. Sonia ditches them. We see Sonia ditch them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
She wanted to
texting
go
her.
find some nice horseman.
Texting her, come on, where are you? And then she arrives back drunk, and
she was a little drunk.
Just a little
I liked
drunk.
her little baby doll dress.
I loved the hair.
Yeah, she looked good for being that drunk. She looked pretty hot. I was like, when I'm drunk, I don't look that good.
I don't either. I think I do, but
exactly.
I don't. Right?
No, she really did.
Oh God, totally. So now we're back into the city, and Ramona brings over some flowers to Aviva. I know Aviva's one of your favorites, so we like to talk about her.
No. I'd like to take that wooden leg and just bonk her over the head.
You know, I would just like to take it and stir my drink. You know, that's really it. It would
pour
float.
my drink in it.
It would float. I wouldn't have to, hunt for it again, my stir stick. And right when they're talking, George walks in. What do you think of George?
I think he is disgusting, and I can't believe that beautiful woman is giving herself to him. Like,
his fiance.
Like, picturing that thing on top of me, I'm sorry.
Who says he's on top?
Well, you're right. You're right.
What does he say?
Although
94?
she said he does use I forget the word they use, not tools, accoutrement. To help please her, however it works. He's just got this big. Am I allowed to swear? Like,
yes,
he's got this big black dildo that he uses on her. Probably.
Doesn't have to be black though, does it?
Well, that's probably she might like that.
However it does, as I get older, I just want less effort. I just want to lay there, okay, and just,
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, we don't know. So Ramona does a Ramona, the Ramona stinger, and says,
"Oh yeah, I love when she says, 'Oh, both your parents are dead. Hello, cuckoo, cachoo.'"
She's cuckoo.
She is just an idiot. She's like, "Oh, I didn't know I wasn't supposed to talk about your dead parents. Really? I need to tell you that?"
It does when it's turtle time on Pino. Grigio. So then she hurts his feelings. Now she's sitting in Aviva's apartment with George.
Yes.
She says, you know what, I'm just going to be blunt. I don't think you should do this. I think you're taking advantage of this young girl.
Right.
You've had a whole life. What do you think of that? Do you think Ramona's right?
I think she is right. I think he's really creepy. Yeah, he's really creepy. And it's also really creepy that he and Aviva talk about sex.
Yeah.
It's like they're lovers from a past life or something. It's really disgusting.
Well, I mean, it's not like full-blown detail, but...
It's enough. Do you ever talk to your parents like that?
No.
Okay, I don't even know the last time my mother had sex. It was probably like 1970. We just don't talk about that. God. It's nasty.
So then George gets even cruder. Like, we think Ramona's can be pretty crude and blunt, but then George makes that one comment about the vagina, and I'm going to check it when you're dead.
Yeah, it's probably pretty dry, though. Although she still gets her period.
So I'm so glad Babette's here, because now she's one up George. So who's your favorite housewife?
Well, I think Leanne is hot.
Leanne.
Luann. I'm
Luann,
sorry. I'm
okay.
sorry. I think Luann is
What
hot.
city were you in? Okay.
I think Heather's kind of hot too.
Luann looks like the girl in the Chico's commercial.
She had on some shorts and a little shirt and a jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
She looked hot.
Yeah. What do you think of Kristen?
I was like, I would like to take her to Provincetown with me.
There you go. Any gift ideas for
Lesbians.
Babette?
Anyway, I think Kristen is hot too.
Mhm.
I like Kristen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the characters this year actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think of Carol? I love Carol.
Yeah, Carol's, you know what? Carol's not looking so good. She needs to eat a cheeseburger.
Yeah, it's a little thin for you.
She's a little too thin, a little gaunt.
Okay.
Yes,
What about
yeah.
Heather? I know Heather's
And
your
she
favorite.
always talks about, like, look at my butt. I don't want to look at her butt.
She's got a nice butt though.
I want to look at Sonia's butt, Luann's
But for
butt,
a 50-year-old
Kristen's
butt, that's a good butt.
Well, yes.
It's high. It's high. For
There's-
someone who doesn't work out, it's pretty high.
It's a pretty high, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
high butt. When you have nothing to fall,
I'm working
it
on my
doesn't
height.
fall.
Yeah.
Your butt looks good.
Thank you. Thank you. So I know Heather's your favorite. Heather's
I like
one of
Heather.
mine too.
Yeah, Heather.
Yeah.
I think Heather's hot. Have I said that about pretty much all of them except for?
Yeah.
Except for Aviva and Ramona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So are you excited about next week's episode?
I
Looks
can't
pretty
wait.
good. The rampage continues and Sonia's passing out.
Oh,
on
Sonia
people.
gets. Did you see Sonia and Heather kissing in the
Uh-huh.
previews?
Yeah.
I want to know what's going to happen
Yeah.
with that.
We're gonna have some action next week.
Gonna have
And-
some action.
And stay tuned because I will at least be back talking about that episode. Make sure you tune in to yourrealityrecaps.com/Bravo. Check out Zach's blogs with his pictures. He has a hilarious take on it. Also check out Eric's blog recordings of the Housewives vlogs. He records them. You can just sit in your car, put your earbuds in, and drive to work or play and listen to all the vlogs. Until next week, guys, thank you so much.
Bye.
Keeping it real over here with Housewives style. Burp, burp, burp. That made no sense, did it? Stupid.